Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings. I like to consider this the one place on the internet where all we talk about is you and how to get you happy, taking your next step in life, and building a plan so that you enjoy the journey to get there, whatever that is for you. So, hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm a manifestation coach. I can also channel and do mediumship. Oh, let me grab that link for you guys. If you guys would like a mediumship reading, I am offering that right now. I'm feeling very called to help people connect with crossed over loved ones right now. I'm just not the best at promoting myself, so I don't always have the links and stuff ready. But if you're coming live, say hello. Let me know you're here. If you're watching the replay, your replay comments just warm my heart so much. So thank you guys to those who do it, especially Brandon, Valentina, and Antoinette. All right, they updated scheduling page. Okay, there we go. Hey, Concha, you made it. How are you? Okay, so that's the link if you would like a mediumship reading to connect with a crossed over loved one. That one's there. And one more announcement. We are going to launch a little money sprint mastermind. I'm going to write the copy for it today, tomorrow. It's going to be a little 2-month sprint to just boost your income now, improve your relationship with money so that not only are you going to make money in the mastermind, but you're going to maintain that vibe so they're always calling in more money. That mastermind will be launched soon. So keep your eyes out for that if you would like it. Without further ado, let's get to the general channel message from Spirit and then dive into mini reads for those who are able to make it live. So if you guys would like to meditate and ground with me really quick, go ahead and close your eyes. Exhale out. Relaxing, letting go, breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Breathe at your own pace and your own rhythm. It's time to start manifesting. It's time to start co-creating. There's a little bit of an energy of what's coming up ahead for me. Just be aware that you're approaching life from a place of caution and a place of fear, scared. Well, I don't want to manifest anything too big or too scary, something that I can't maintain. Well, what if I manifest something and I don't like it? See, that's all that happened. Is some of you have manifested things and you were just unprepared for the personal growth and the change in you that it would take, and you're like, wait, whoa. Some of you manifested something and you were like, whoa, I didn't like this end result. Or some of you manifested something and you were, whoa, I didn't realize it would be this hard. Like, I didn't realize this is everything that I would have to deal with. But that is the point of coming down to earth. That's why Source, we call you guys the brave ones. You guys were willing to go down there and feel resistance, because that is the human experience. The resistance, the growth, the expansion. So if you could but begin to see how brave you are and reignite that passion. I worked really hard to get down there. I went through 18 years of, the first 7 years just learning how to use this body, get it potty trained, get it walking, get it eating. And then the first 18 years, I figured out society, figured out the rules, figured out what I have to do. So do you see how much work and energy and effort you put in to get down here? Can you be willing to just picture a silver light running through your body? It's not quite silver, it's more of like a crystallized white light. Can you just picture it running through your body, wiping you vibrationally clean so that you are starting a new week, starting a new chapter? I'm starting a new chapter, and here's the kind of things I'd like. Kelly's having a humbling moment right now when she's trying to figure out her schedule. I like lifting weights. I like travel. I like doing my business. I kind of want to get involved in my community more. I want to learn about real estate. She's having a humbling experience as she's trying to fit it all into her calendar. And she was, okay, I think I'm just going to admit that I do like to lift weights. So maybe that's just an evening activity that I do. But then her friends are inviting her out. And she's like, wait, if I lift in the evening, I can't go out with my friends. So then she goes, well, I'm going to lift in the morning then. And then she goes, oh my God, if I do that real estate thing and learn about it, I'm going to have to get there at 8:30. There I'd have to go to bed at 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. to wake up in the morning to do my lifting. But then my friends can't really start hanging out till 7, so if I have to be asleep by 8:39, it is that limiting window of you can only focus on so many things at a given time. Many of you are stuck in that trap of wanting to be open to the possibilities, the endless possibilities. Well, I don't want to take that job and do this and that because then I won't be available for those random trips that come. So you're leaving yourself in this stagnation phase of not focusing on something and creating it and experiencing it. You're just hoping, waiting to see what fun thing comes your way. There is. Kelly's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna have to pick. Am I the girl that goes to bed early, will run out, grab one quick cocktail with my girlfriends, and then go home so I can go home and lift? Or am I the girl that lifts in the evenings and I'm gonna be okay with making gym friends there and just hanging out a little less socially with the other stuff?" You guys are either stuck in that stagnation phase without wanting to create possibilities, or you're not willing to put a little bit of a frame on your life. This is what I'm choosing to focus on. This is what I'm creating right now. I'm allowing my inner being to guide me to expand in this area to allow in more. That's where we want you guys to be. I'm okay with focusing. I'm still alive. I'm still young. And this is what I want to focus on creating next. You just have to line up, be comfortable, be okay with what it is you want to create, and then enjoy it to its fullest, dear ones. That's our wish for you to hear today. Hey, Antoinette made it. Oh, Brandon made it. What's up? Oh, catching the replay. Well, thanks for saying hi, Brandon, while you're here. Are you still here, Brandon? Do you want a little mini read? Of course, does anyone have any question, comments on the general? This is now the mini reads portion of the show. Super chats do get priority, but if there's no super chats, just feel free to drop your questions, comments. And Brandon, if you're still live and I can catch you before you leave, give me your question. I hope you've been well. Your energy does feel more at peace. Oh, you're a little more open to the growth, like what came up in the workshop. Your energy's more at peace though. Yeah. I forgot to put my lipstick on, guys. What? No questions? No comments? Yeah, which part resonated with you? The sitting there waiting to see like what good stuff came, or the I'm having a hard time narrowing down what I want to focus on? Be more intentional about time. Yeah, and I do think it is being more intentional with time. And I think Concha, a little bit what I'm picking up in your energy is, how do I say this? I mean, well, you know about nervous system regulation, right? I think that a lot of it was sometimes when we were creating when we were younger, when we had an extreme dysregulated system, anytime we manifested something, there was always like drama with it, right? So and I think for you, one way that you regulated your nervous system, which I did too, is there was just a lot of downtime, a lot of simple things, right? So I think there's a little part of you that's like, wait, this is, and I don't think you're aware of this. This downtime is what led me to be clear in mind, get this and this success in my life. I don't want to give this up because this is what's creating like my mental sanity. These might be harsh. I they might not be nice enough words for you. But is this making sense so far, conscious? There's a little bit of I don't want to fully give up this downtime to go create this thing because it might like throw me into overwhelm and I might be able to dysregulate emotionally and I don't want to be there. But but it's conscious, it's recognizing that you've grown and that you've changed, that you are just more regulated now as a default norm. So something that used to, throw you all discombobulated will feel like a bee sting. And they're asking, do you understand what they're talking about? Yeah, ooh, Antoinette, I'll get to that after this. Hello, everyone who's live. Say hello. If you guys would like to connect with a crossed over loved one, I am offering mediumship readings right now. Um, but this is High Vibe Morning. I do it Monday. It's 11:11 right now, so make a quick wish, guys. Um, I do this show Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I always start the show with a general channel message from Spirit, and then I dive into mini reads for 30 minutes. They are free, but super chats do get priority. They are saying in the past, I like downtime, but don't need it as much. Yeah, because a lot of your downtime that you like, okay, so you went and did something in your old business and it didn't work out. It was very dysregulating for you. So then you went into hibernation mode and you had a lot of downtime. And like the downtime was how you're regulating your nervous system. And so that was like a spiritual practice. You were going from dysregulated to regulated nervous system. So now that you're regulated, though, there's a little bit of you just afraid of giving up all that downtime because that's what regulated you. And it's also like, no, I don't want to go create something because when I create something, if it doesn't work out how I thought, I don't want to get all emotionally distraught. Do you see the little bit of the like conundrum you're in? You definitely, yeah, you are Antoinette for sure. I'll focus on you next after Concha. No one else is commenting. Okay, so yeah, that's the little like conundrum. Like, I want to go create this thing, but if it doesn't work out, it's gonna emotionally upset me. And if I did all this work, posted the tip, posted the flyer, reached out to people, mentioned it in my classes. Hey guys, I'm doing this like workshop. What if I do all that activity that's gonna take away from my downtime and then I don't get the result? But it's I can handle it. I'm growing. I'm expanding. I'm starting a new chapter. This new chapter is going to go well. This new chapter is going to be better than I thought it would be. I would like the end result of people coming to my home and getting relaxed in their body and having a spa life experience here. I think I am ready to admit that I want to like host events here so I can just feel people let go of stress, let go of stress and just and leave with a little light bounce and step. I know. Who are the other two people watching? Can I at least know who you are? Like, come on. Maybe it's a boy stalking me. I doubt it. There are no boys in my life right now. Oh, I guess I got a few that I text with that don't live anywhere near me. Hey, you guys are still. Hey, if you guys are watching, you guys are awesome. Though I love my friends. Love you all. My mind goes the same thing, Kelly. LOL. Stalking fanboys. Okay. Okay, wait, guys, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Have fun Mondays. Okay, so Concha, I think so you just gotta be okay with I'm starting a new chapter, and the new chapter My emotions are gonna be regulated in a different way. Oh, no, what Spirit's coming and saying is, Contras want you to be aware that all that downtime was your spiritual practice so that you can be more regulated. You are more regulated now, so you're gonna be quite surprised that when you do things that you have a different response. Of like, okay, only 3 showed up. Well, I do feel a little disappointed. I kind of wanted it big and grand. I wanted the universe to surprise and delight me. Okay, fine. I'm now focusing on creating expansion in my body so that I can expect more people to show up because I would like to be hosting workshops and retreats where there's more people showing up. That would be a really good feeling. And like that's, I'm going to expand there. I'm going to grow and expand. I'm going to learn all the techniques I need to learn to be able to handle it, to be able to manage it, to be able to maintain it. Let's go because I'm ready to create again. Okay, let's go on to Antoinette now. I feel that 100% is coming from a different point of view. And yeah, you got it, Concha. I'm trying to get one of my friends in San Francisco to go to your workshop. It's 55 bucks, right? Okay, Antoinette, where were your comments? I'm so happy Brandon said hi. Yeah, I got to focus on my frame and what I want to focus on and be okay with that. Yeah, because Antoinette, like honestly, that's like one of the biggest growth that I personally think from like childhood to adult. Because childhood, it is like, where's the adult taking me? How to have as much fun in this environment. And it is kind of like a, well, this is where we are. You got to learn how to enjoy it. Okay, once you're an adult, you're the one that's, this is where we're going. So sometimes when you're a kid, you're like, I don't want to go, mom. And then you go there and you like end up having a blast, right? So that's the possibility and the hopes. And this is from them right now. Antoinette, that what if there's something that I don't think I want, but then I end up really enjoying it? That's what you're having a hard time letting go of. Concha, what should I title this show? This is an interesting topic. Oh, what's Antoinette? Give me some more comments. Let me read the rest of it. I believe I'm getting better at focusing. I agree with that. I sent it to Vitali and Simon too, because they said they wanted your yoga. Oh, I think I actually only sent it to Vitali. Vitali is the one that said he wanted the yoga, right? Giving him my flyer. I'll send it to. I already did send Vitali your flyer. I'll send it again though. I'm confused what they said. Okay, you're confused. The reason why you're having a hard time focusing on this is what I want to create, because it looks like in your past, sometimes you had a no, I don't want to do that reaction, but then when you got there, you liked it more than you thought you would. No. Right now, you're having a hard time on focusing on this is how I like to live my life. This is what I like to do with my time. Because if you do that, it is gonna, your time is gonna be structured and planned, right? So you're not gonna have that free time for something unexpected to drop in your lap. And it looks like when you were younger, sometimes you would say, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to go there. I don't want that. And then when you went there, you had a lot of fun. So that's why you're like, no, I want to be available and I want to be able to do things I don't want to do. I kind of want to do, I want to do, because sometimes the ones that I don't want to do are the most fun. But oh, you got to give up that limited possibilities and just, I came down to create and I want to keep creating. I do like taking care of my physical health. I like taking care of my physical health. So I make sure I hit Zumba 2, 3 times a week. I make sure I do this, this, and this. I like taking care of my appearance. So I've always make sure to do this, this, and this. Even Kelly's having a little bit of a wait, if I truly care about appearance, then that means at night I would always go through this bedtime routine for skincare. If I cared about this, it's being willing to, these are the things I like to focus on right now. And there is. We're just giving this example to you, Antoinette. Kelly was, well, I want to start doing more like acrobatics and gymnastics type stuff. And then she realized, I don't have the time for that. Why don't I just do my weightlifting and do my yoga? The yoga will keep me flexible and bendable. So that will be a solid base that if I ever decide to focus on gymnastics, and a strength training will also be a solid base for that. So, okay, fine. This is everything I want to do with physical activity is important to me. Right now, I can really only handle walking, lifting weights, and gymnastics. That's what I can focus on right now. And you got to be okay with those will have to go to the wayside. Yeah, that's something I'd like to do. I just don't have time to do it right now. Concha. Yeah, that feeling within me, it is letting me know that I love to be cuddled, but right now I'm a little bit more expanding in these areas. They're asking, do you understand? Time management for poet creation. Concha, I'm going to use that. That's a good one. That's an interesting one. Time management for potent creation. Manifesting with limitless possibilities. Oh, okay. I see, but I'm a little scared. I will not be free to meet my partner. Oh, I understand that. Now, though, Antoinette, now you're caught up current present, meaning authentic, meaning almost you're almost at content number 7. Um, Here are the things I like to do. It takes up a lot of my time. I know the next area I'm expanding in is allowing my partner in, and I just feel afraid that so much of my time's already taken up that I'm not going to meet him. Good thing that's the universe's job. I release the who, what, when, where, especially the how I'm going to meet them and how I'm going to make time for them to them. You know, there was one guy, he was a single dad. He's like, oh, I just don't have time, blah, blah, blah. But he ended up meeting someone who was a single mom. And it was oh, I got to go run this errand, like with my kids. He's like, do you want me to pick it up for your kid? He was like, wait, yeah, actually, yeah. And wait, what if I pack this stuff so we can go to the park? And then it was like, oh, I kind of do have time. He's struggling a little bit with figuring out time for his weightlift. Dude, weightlifting just takes up, if you do it like properly, it just takes a lot of time, man. Um, okay. All right. So, Spirit, what do I have to say for I'm getting comfortable with narrowing down my life. I do get scared that how I meet my partner. Well, are you going to be compatible with your partner or not? Are you and your partner going to be aligned with the same vision or not? This is actually fear of what if I get a partner and they're horrible? What if I get a partner and they cause strife and conflict in my life? Are you manifesting a partner that's a life partner that we integrate well in the day to day, and that even though there is more work involved in maintaining the relationship, being in the relationship also takes other work off my plate? What kind of relationship are you managing, Antoinette? I'm managing a harmonious one. Of course, there will be some resistance and expansion. There's always expansion. That's the point of being in a relationship, to help me expand and grow as a person. But I'm definitely manifesting one where we have a good home life, where we have a good home life. We integrate well together. We expand and push each other to go after things that we wouldn't on our own. I'm ready to expand and see how delightful and delighted it can be in a relationship. Because this is more about, I need to see how good a relationship can be. How good is the best relationship that manifesting going to look and feel? This is more about you being excited towards your desire. Like, okay, you know what? That is going to be good. Of course, there's going to be some things that are like, ugh, I don't want to do those. But that's something I want to go towards. This is really about you allowing yourself to be excited about wanting to be in a relationship. This goes back to the general. Some of you don't want to allow yourself to get excited about manifestation because you know that sometimes they can lead in disappointment. Sometimes you could be, wait, that's what I have to do to get it? Never mind, I don't want to do that. We still always encourage you guys to get excited about what you're creating because it is exciting to be in a human body and being able to create something physical. That's something we can't do up here in Source. That's why you went down. I am I am content that I do want to manifest a beautiful life partner. Of course, I'm a little afraid that he and I will get stagnant and stop creating and expanding. It will just be the two of us at home. But you know what? My relationship's going to be a fun one. We are going to go to, we're going to take our once, twice a year vacation. But you know what? We're also going to go to those once, twice a year little retreats just for personal growth so you can meet other cool people. We're gonna be the couple that makes fun travel friends. Not too much, not too little. I'm ready to see how expansive a relationship can be and how much delight it can add to my life. And I'm manifesting right now that it is okay to want one, to like one, and to be excited about being in one. I'm ready to feel excitement again in my life. I'm ready to be like, ooh, goody, my babe's home. Babe, come give me a kiss. Oh my God. All of it is about you being willing to be excited again, Antoinette. I got the universe do their job. Gosh, I scared it will be hard in the beginning trying to manage. Like Antoinette, it will, right? It will. I don't have a kid. I'm not dating anyone right now. And I'm even like, wait a second. If I do my weightlifting in the evening, Monday I have girls' nights, Tuesday I do board game or trivia. Wednesday, I kind of want to see those one friends with their new kids so that they're like 18-month old, like knows that I'm like a safe, cool figure. But wait, am I gonna lift weights in the evening? And then, oh, Thursday, my friend wants to become a Pilates teacher. I'm her guinea pig. If I lift weights in the evening, I can't do. There's always going to be that. How do I manage it? So when you get like put my example beside yours, I got to do all these things. Like, oh, I go to Zumba's on Tuesday. Oh my God, this is the only day he's free this week. So then you're gonna have to make a decision like, okay, I want to do this thing. I want to go out with a guy, but I don't want to like sacrifice who I am in my Zumba. But he said this is the only day he has free this week. And you believe him. He's not being a little player. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the decision that I'm gonna go out with him tonight instead of Zumba. But that does mean that tomorrow morning I'm gonna like wake up 30 minutes earlier and do an at-home workout on YouTube. That does mean that on Thursday I'm gonna like squeeze an at-home workout in. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah, allowing myself to feel excited about life because guys, we get to create again, and there's just always something more fun about each level, Like dating can be fun. Getting back in shape can be fun. Like, I don't know, man. I felt like I felt ridiculously cool benching 95 pounds today. And it's like, okay, so if I allow in a relationship, or let me tell you this one, Antoinette. um, there was a guy who I went ahead and just asked this guy. I was like, hey, so like just if we were to be in a relationship, what's the number one thing? Actually, this isn't relevant to what you need to learn. There was just this guy. There wasn't anything flirty with him, but I could just tell that he was struggling with his like dating life and stuff too. So I was just like, hey, like, what are you doing with like dating and like, managing, going to the gym? And he's like, well, I just want a girl who like power lifts, this, and that. He's like, but when I work it on the morning, kind of what I said mine was when I work it in the morning, then I can go on the evenings, but then they stay up too late and then I don't have enough energy to work out good. But then if I work it on the evenings, most people are already like 8:30 is kind of late to start hanging out. And then so when he was telling that story, that's when it hit me like, oh my God, I think I just need to admit that I want an activity partner. I don't want to do everything with me. I definitely like girls' night and I definitely like trivia and board game being my thing. But like, what if my partner and I lifted weights? So instead of going to the gym this morning just trying to knock it out as quick as I can, we'll be flirting and like giving kisses as on bench press. They're like, babe, you just PR'd and be getting a high five. And then there's enough time to go home, cook a meal, enjoy some cuddles, and go to sleep. So it's like, it's literally allowing someone to come in and integrate with your life deeply. And they're saying that's what you're afraid of, Antoinette. Sorry that my story was a little jumbled there. I was trying to figure out which parts of it were important to share. Coach, I'll have to do that question tomorrow. Thank you. 95 is a lot. I wanna get up to 135 on bench, and I wanna get up to 225 on squats. It does. It makes sense? Okay. Contra, do you still think the best title for this show is Time Management for Potent Creation? Time Management for Manifesting? Manifesting with limited time? And hey, for those of you who just tuned in, this is a show called High Vibe Mornings. I do this Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Um, did it freeze? Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? I think it froze. Oh, okay, there it goes. Um, all right, guys. I love you lots. I'll see you another day. Bye, guys.